Hey mathematicians, Mr. Coleman here. It is the day before the first day of school. Right now, while I'm recording this, I'm very excited to get started with all of you. Seventh grade will be exciting, math. And so let's get going. This is lesson 1.1, chapter 1, Big Ideas book. So you're going to watch this, answer a couple questions, and then be ready to go on Wednesday. I guess it'll be Wednesday. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we're going to talk about integers, and we can see over here it says the integers are whole numbers and their opposites. So when we think about whole numbers, we think about numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and all those numbers there. Notice there are no fractions. There's no decimals. Whole numbers do not have fractions or decimals. And for whole numbers, we also include zero. Zero is a whole number. Now, when we turn them into integers, we need the opposite of the whole numbers. So if we have 1, what do you think the opposite of 1 is? -1. There's your first question for 7th grade math, and you got it right. Look at that. What's the opposite of 5? -5. Question number 2. Fabulous. Keep it up. So examples would be 1, 2, 3, -1, 2, 3, -344, 68, -1,000, 392, and 0. So all of these numbers on the list, and on this number line, and if we kept the number lines going, would be integers. Those are what integers are. There you go. So we're going to look at this a little bit. We're going to use this number line. Let's see. Can you find a number? Well, first off, I'm going to pick a number. And I've already picked 8. So here's 8 right here. And I'm going to stand on 8. So first I'm going to make my big head there. And I like math so much, I'm going to smile about it. A little body. I'm happy. My arms are up. Got little feet down here. So I'm on number 8. There I am on number 8 right there. Okay? So we're going to look at these 4 little rules. Can we find a number that is greater than 8 and farther away from 0? It's farther away from 0. So we can see that 8, in fact, I can take one of these things right here, and I can see that, oops, don't want to take that. I can see that 8 is 8 away from 0. It tells me right there. It's 8 away from 0. Can we find a number that is greater than 8, that is farther away from 8? Well, certainly we can. We can take this and we can, well, 9 is greater than 8, and it's farther away from 0. So, or 10 or 11 or 12 or any of the numbers here, they're greater than 8 and they're farther away from 0. So we can do that. How about a number that is greater than 8 but is closer to 0? Let's think about that. So a number that's greater than 8, where are we going to find those numbers? Yeah, they're all going to be over here. They're all going to be greater than 8. They're going to be here. These are greater than 8. Are they going to be closer to 0? They're not. So up here I'm going to say yes, we could find that. Can we find one that's greater than 8 and closer to 0? I'm going to say no. We can't find it because 9 is greater than 8, but it's also farther away from 0. Let's look at the next one. Can you find a number that is less than 8 that is the same distance away from 0? So we're going to recalibrate this and put it right there. 8 is 8 away from 0, so we need one the same distance from 0, and it's less. So can we go that way? So it's 8 away. This little tool shows us it's 8 away from 0. Is -8 here? Oops. Is -8 less than 0? I'm sorry, less than 8? Certainly, -8 is less than 8. So we're going to say yes. Okay. How about a number? Can you find a number that is less than 8 that is farther away from 0? Well, let's take a look at this. 4 is less than 8. Is 4 less than 0? Is 4 farther away from 0? Here's 4 right here. Is it farther away from 0 than 8 is? Is it farther away from 0? It's not. It's only 4 away from 0, and 8, of course, is 8 away from 0. So 4 doesn't work. Does that mean no numbers will work? Well, what about 1? Same thing. What about negative 3? Well, negative 3 is only 3 away from 0. It is less than 8, but it's not farther away from 0. Where do we have to go? We already found that negative 8 is the same distance from 0. What happens if we go past negative 8 to the left? We're going to negative 9. Is negative 9 less than 8? Sure. Is it farther away from 0? Well, we can see here that it is 9 away from 0, and 8 is only 8 away from 0. Okay, so we can find this. Let me ask you this. Does it work the same? Will we get the same answers for any number we choose? Can you find a way to find different results so we don't have a yes, no, yes, yes? Might that change if you pick a different number? Think about that. I want to talk about that tomorrow, okay? Let's give that a look. See if you can find a different answer for that. Okay? Anyway, I'm excited to get started. We're going to have a great time in math. You may not think so, but I believe so. And it's math. Let's have some fun.